Well, hey, folks. Lord Thunder Monkey back here again with you. We are on the... Hey, folks. Lord Thunder Monkey back here again with you on the Oklahoma farm map. And I'm experimenting with some shaders in this live stream as well. Some of the stuff up close is really good. And then other things out in the distance. I mean, like this barn, I think really looks fantastic. Oh, no way. Lord Thunder Monkey just went live. Oh, I love my phone. Thank God it's there. But the bins are having their issues. They're kind of looking kind of funky. Well, okay. Well then, anyway, we should get back to what we were doing, whichever vehicle we were in. What vehicle? We'll be in this vehicle, I guess. Where's my... I see weed in the thumbnail. Okay, this is not going to work because that definitely needs a background to it. I'm experimenting with my chat little window box thingamajiggy. No, I want that back. I just want to adjust the settings of it. Maybe we'll go with black. No, black's bad. The farmer boy, how you doing? How about blue? Oh, blue may be good. Blue is bad. There's this thing called the in fact, let's go medium. There we go. There's this sky thing in the background. Purple? Purple good? Purple is horrendous, except for when it's in the sky. Oh, hi, what do you know? Oh, I just want a proper color. Do I remember you? Well, I guess that would be, do I remember of you? Yes. Do I remember you? No. I would like to say yes, but I can't remember everything. How about red? Let's go with red. Red might be doable, but I think I'm gonna have to change the opacity. How do I? What's this do? No, that doesn't help me. Visibility. In-game. In-stream recording. Oh, hey. Somebody send me a message now real quick. Why is my stream health bad? That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have to, looks like I don't know what that does. I don't want to mess with that. What's this to see? Hide user icons, no display. Oh, here, opacity. Ooh, maybe put it at 20. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah, see, now you guys can see the chat right in it. Everybody can kind of keep up. I think that's good. That's good. Look good to you? Looks good to me. Alright, so now why can't I... experimenting with this thing. When do I happen to GPS? So I guess we're gonna have to wing it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like the shader? Does the graphics look better today than they have in the past? Kind of grainy? Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. And I'm the one actually viewing it. It says YouTube is not receiving enough, you know, whatever to produce a proper stream. But yeah, like if I hit this, here, this backs it off. Now what do you guys think? Does it still look grainy? Should we go with this? I mean, if I put it on the side, it's like, ooh, hey. But I think it's almost too dark, too rich. I'm just sitting here wondering. Grainy yet? I wonder what that is. I might have to take out the shader. We'll have to see. I don't know. Like I said, I'm playing with it. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe there's a... I mean, I'm getting issues from YouTube saying that, yeah, basically it's bad. Video output is low. I wonder, you know what? I don't know. I had to... And it's the shaders also messing with my controls in the game. Let's just see here. I messed with a couple things. No, yeah, I might have to disable the shaders, or at least figure out how to, you know, way to change them. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't recorded with one. I was just messing with this today for the first time. The one thing I wanted to do with YouTube, the one thing I wanted to figure out is, oh wow, that's weird. I got sending and receiving. Why am I sending and receiving? What am I receiving? What am I receiving? I wonder if this blessed computer is doing something in the background, something bogus. Because it's receiving. God only knows what. Where's... Okay, no, that's... Alright, no, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, how is everybody? What has everybody been up to? I got busy. Very exciting job. I changed my wife's rear brakes today, as opposed to the front brakes I changed of hers the other day. How fascinatingly wonderful that was. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube's having its conniption fit. No, I didn't know Burt Reynolds died. They were disc on this one. They were drum on mine, disc on hers. I think hers were actually a bigger pain in the butt than mine were. The pads, especially the back pad in there, that was on the plunger side. Oh my! Hey, Massey, how you doing? I assume everything's awesome today, but yeah, it was like seized in there. Those ears in the caliper were really froze up in there. Using penetrating oil and pounding at them with a screwdriver to get the stupid things to let go. And then what was really weird is, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Is that the plunger in there? Normally, you know, I usually use a clamp, a C clamp, but a clamp. I've got these real nice ones, and I just, you know, will clamp it back in and slowly push that plunger back in. Well, every time I put it on there, man, I'd crank and it would just lock up. Oh, I thought, oh my God, the thing's seized. You know, I think I'm gonna have to replace this. No, I did not. I did not lubricate anything. So they may squeak a little bit, but that's okay. Thermal quiets all the way around. Ceramic, well, thermal quiets at the back, ceramics all the way around. But I put, I don't know why my video output's bad, but whatever. Look at my Ethernet and not even sending half what I could be sending. Silly thing. Yeah, I know, naughty me. Heaven forbid. I don't plan on doing them again. Ever. But, yeah, well, the weird thing is that I had to go searching. When I got on YouTube today, I was like, I don't know how the heck to fix these things, because that plunger did not want to go in. I mean, it was not moving. And so I found a guy. It's a Malibu. He had a Malibu Max, but basically the same thing. And he said the same thing. He couldn't find anything online. She's got an 04 Chevy Malibu. And so he did a video. The plunger has like 2 V notches that are completely cleared out. They're not just like a V, but they're notches top and bottom of the plunger, because it's a solid flat plunger. It's not the round, one that's indented, impressed in the middle, where just the outside ring touches. No, this one is literally flat, almost flat, but it's got 2 V notches. And he said you actually take, He goes, you can buy a tool. He goes, he used an open-end wrench, and he stuck it in there, and you turn it in. You actually screw the plunger back in. Never would have guessed. I'd have been out there cranking on a wrench until Kingdom Come. Would have ended up gone back to the parts store and, you know, asked for new calipers, and who knows if they would have known what we were talking about. You combined what? Eat? Oh, I'm not going to make it to the end. Yeah, it was very odd. I'd never seen anything like it. Did I say already? Who said already? Shouldn't you have combined wheat already? Why are you just now combining wheat? Please tell me this thing's not full. Don't be full, don't be full, don't be full, don't be full. Whoa, that moved a lot, didn't it? Yeah. I don't enjoy them either. I just don't want to pay for them. Because, I mean, it was going to be probably about $300 for labor. And I know what I can do in a day's time. Earning $300 is not something I can usually easily do, especially on a weekday. So it was well worth my time. Because for the, you know, I mean, that's one of my benefits is I may not make a lot of money, but I can save money because I'm handy enough that I, you know, don't have to pay for certain things that I can do on my own. And usually I can do them for less money than hey Wesley, how you doing? Than what I would have done, you know, paying them. And I usually use better products, better parts than what they would have been putting on anyway. They normally don't put ceramics on. They normally don't. When I do my oil, I do full synthetic. I actually used royal purple for the first time. Last time I changed the oil in my Prius, and for whatever reason, and I don't know where it goes, but my Prius is always eating oil. And I've talked with people, and they're like, yeah, they just eat oil. They don't burn it. They don't foul out plugs. It doesn't blow blue smoke. It just like disappears. It like, you know, I don't know. I haven't understood it, but they eat oil, and so I switched that royal purple, and it ate oil, but not nearly like it normally does. Yeah, I know, and that's why. I mean, I'm using K&N oil filters and synthetic oil and. Nope, doesn't leak. Nope. There's no oil being lost anywhere. It just, like, eats it. Which is really weird. But haven't you always, I mean, Massey, how old are you that you were, you know, I can't remember. Maybe we've talked about this, but I remember you saying you've lived on a farm all your life, basically, right? Smells funny. God, I hope. Hang on a second. Strange, I'm just smelling things apparently. God only knows why. Anyway, it's a lot quieter in here now. What do you know? Let's go in the cab. In the cab. Can I do this in the cab very well? Yeah, I don't know where mine puts it. It's just like, well, since gone. Just bye-bye. You know, and, you know, this is the first time I haven't really had to add much oil over the course of an oil change. And I changed it every 10,000 miles. So, and it came out brown, didn't come out black. Had a nice, you know, dark brown color to it, but brown nonetheless. It wasn't blackened like it should after 10,000 miles. Yeah, into the Prius, over to the tractor. The magical, mystical world of faxes. That's it. I fax it to you. Perrin, how you doing? Man, you are late to the party, man. Was it the fact that I started before 8 o'clock that threw you off? I like my chat being back on my window again. Heck, I even like sharing it. That's, I think, very convenient. Especially for people who are jumping in, you know, watching this later. Get a few of those. Get a few of those. Ben, have you thought about getting one of those? You ever seen those big? They're squirrel cages, but they're floor dryers. You know what I'm talking about? For like when they clean carpets and things, and they put the floor dryers on, and it blows air real low to the ground across the carpets that they're cleaning. Have you thought about, you know, like doing that out in your fields to help dry them out so that you can start harvesting again? Just a suggestion. I'm all about the suggestions here. Nope, not up. Here we go, out a little farther. Did I move that out farther? Move it in farther. Oh no. In, out. Yeah, there we go. Grab that wheat, barley. Pull it in here. I think we're gonna be pulling wheat here in a second anyway, too, Massey. Ben, oh no, that video came on afterwards, didn't it? Electric one to boot, you know, go out there. I got 700 feet of cord. How far can I go? See, if you just would have had that bigger header, more combine power, baby. You know what they say, you can't fix farmers. Let that one float by there. Yeah, no, I was waiting for my last video to upload, tomorrow's video. I'm trying something new. I'm tweaking the recordings. I want to see how much different they come out, how much better they show up as far as, and then this is pre-shader. Now I got the shader in here. I'm really screwing with things, so I can always turn the shader off. But yeah, I've got to take a look at it because I know that no, yes. And I'm not one of them. I just live there. You know, I'm trying to see if it's much better, because I know YouTube, when they process it after the fact, which I think it's still working on it right now, it changes just exactly how it looks, no matter how much special tweaking I do on my end. So I converted it into a 4K vid format rather than just high def. It's now 4K, which everybody's, you know, using on their phones, especially. Of course, most of my views come off the computer, so it's possible that it's gonna, you know, make a difference, so, assuming YouTube didn't totally jack it around. So yeah, I'm curious to see how that looks, because I see how it looks when it comes out of my recorder, how the video looks, and I was like, wow, that looks even better when I play it. And then I watch it on YouTube and I go, eh. I figured you use your phone, Ben. I knew last time that we talked you'd use your phone, but I didn't know if you were still doing that. Or if you had like a laptop in the office you ran it on or something. I think Double O is going to be hopping in here eventually. At least I hope he's hopping in here. Even if he jumps in here, that'd be fine too. Still looking at the graphics. Still wondering. I can type faster on my phone than on a keyboard. That's bad. My two thumbs are faster than my whole hands. 2 is mightier than 8, 5, 10. I don't know. This isn't a bad harvest. Does anybody remember last time in the live stream what animals I said we were going to be doing? I really don't remember. Were we doing cows? Pigs? Was I trying to blow up the cows? Was that what it was? I was trying to go crazy cow-like? Crazy cow-like. Ah! Ah! Why is all that over there? Oh, that's right, because the hired helper was absolutely insane. I did turn off the gameplay mod, and I'm hopeful that we can bail it better than 2 miles an hour with a 646 horsepower tractor? Is that what it was? I think that's what it was. Oh, we are so doing this in cab. Here we go. Yes, I know. I should have let that header drop all the way down. My bad. That's the best I can do for you. Oh, my stream health is good. Is it still grainy now, Ben? Does it look grainy now to you? Now that my stream health says it's good for the last 10 minutes. Is it still grainy looking? Yeah, I'll give you an overview, guys, and let's just see what you think. I know the distance looks a little funky. Whoa! I'm not watching. It's like texting and driving. It's a really bad thing. Yeah, no. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just kind of diddling. So it does look better. Okay. Must have been the stream. Must have been the you know, what YouTube was getting and trying to put back out to you guys. Kind of poopity crappity. Yes, poopity crappity. It's my word. It's my favorite word. Even though it's 2 words. I've set up, and I'm going to be putting out a video. I had this. Hey, God, don't ask me why this came to my mind. It just did. But I thought, you know, I want to use some Kinsey equipment, right? Whatever, and so I started. You know, so I just put in Kinsey into Mod Hub and downloaded some mods. I think most of them I already had already. And then I, you know, did a Google search and found some more mods, and I'm going to have all the links for them in the video. Some of them come from those websites that are a little bit more of a pain in the butt, where you hit download and it opens up a new page trying to get you to download whatever garbage you're trying to sell. So you know, you got to mess around with that. All right. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Yo! Oh, he's talking to me. What's he talking to me? I know. I'm going to be on in a moment. Oh, that's just bloody great, laddie. Okay, how's that? Is that better? That's better. Okay. God, I don't need Discord. Not right now. Anyway. What was I saying before 00 said something to me? Oh, for the love of Pete, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Kinsey. So I've got several mods and some planters and some and of different sizes and such. And so I plan on doing like a whole like Kinsey mod review video. I've got them all set up and ready to roll. Unfortunately, I was using the more realistic mods, setting that video up, and I didn't have the simple reset active. I rolled the stupid Kinsey 1300 twice, fully loaded. Not my best day. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the farm right up there. What am I was about to go the other direction. Brilliant. personally like the other day when I did the video, the time lapse on the Snettertons, and man, seeing those tires just mush under the weight of that slurry in time lapse format, where you just see it just boom, you know, just crushed. I thought that was something pretty slick. Anyway, what did I say what animals I want to do last time? I don't remember. Don't need to roll this stupid thing. I do have the simple reset here, but yeah, no, I rolled it, and then I had to reset the stupid thing, and all the grain that was gone just disappeared in it, because that's how resetting in Farm Simulator works. Just bye-bye. Never seen one of these pushers in real life. Only dumps. You know, lift and dump. Which would never fit in there. Or belly drops. Stop and, you know. Frankly, I have no clue what type of animals you're going to get. Okay. Those are my favorite kind. I don't know. Was that a mercury vapor light? I missed those. The bugs sure loved them. That's a one happy horse. Alright, let's pull up and let's finish unloading Jody Mac here. Joe Bob, Joe... God, what do we call this guy? Joe Mama? No, that's not right. And we're gonna see how the whole baling... Oh, that's right. I was stacking these things. And I was doing a miserable job too. And they got all weird too, didn't they? So here's my little miscolored machine. Where's the baler? Oh, there's the baler. That's right. It was doing its own thing. Oh, look. We left the PTO jacked up into the 3-point hitch. That is great. I had us pretty good in the snow. I mean, the only problem I ever had with it is when I buried it in the snowdrift. You know, you high center a vehicle, you high center it. You're pretty much bub-kissed, right? All right, let's see here. Oh, it is picking up. I thought it wasn't picking up there for a second. I was like, what's the deal? But yeah, here we go. 6 miles an hour. It's a little bit more realistic. Better than 2 and 3. Oh, the magical, mystical, nothing in between us bale. But no, the Prius does actually real well in the snow. It, I trust it. I prefer to drive it more than I do any other vehicle in the snow, just because for the most part I've driven it a ton of miles in the snow. And so I'm very familiar with, for how it feels when anything happens. Alright, let's get double O in here. Let's see, is double O in? Okay. Okay, Ben. Yep, see that. My good God, Ben. Just the thumbnail alone is brutal. Okay, bring double O up in here. Bring double O up. And we'll all say hi to double O together. Everybody in one voice, say hi. Hi. Well, since it was just me, that was easy. Hey, not much. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Well, that's good. That's good. I was just knocking out this barley field.
Cool.
We're bailing at 6 miles an hour now, which is better than 2 and 3.
A real technological advancement.
Yes. Yes, I took off the more realistic gameplay, which has allowed this to go a little faster.
Yeah.
It's still absolutely ridiculous with 646 horsepower pulling it. But, you know. I thought it was broken there for a minute when I first started playing it. because I didn't think it was picking anything up. But double O is this is double O. I explained this last time. You probably passed out last time, fell asleep, and forgot what, and don't even know what the heck I said. I explained this. You're in timeout. Can I do that? Can I put my viewers in timeout? I can. Yeah, I can, can't I? Technically, yeah, no.
On YouTube, yeah.
Technically, I'm not doing that, but yeah, I could put you in timeout. Anyway, this is perfect time for me to stretch my legs and tell you who Double O is. Double O is, yeah, we talked about this. He's from the Sim Station, and we got into all that, and no, I don't want to explain again. No. It's like you explaining twice how you do anything on your farm. You'd go crazy if you had to explain twice what the kids are supposed to do with a cow tractor and an overloader, and what do you mean? Yeah, I'm supposed to watch the RPM and the fuel. Yeah, right. Explain it twice. It's from the Sim Station. I put it out there. Oh yeah, he's a communist. Oh god, we got into. God, weren't we getting into that the other night? That's communist. No, that was in Discord. Okay, there.
What?
Don't try and follow me. I don't follow myself half the time. Trust me, I know. I'm there. Yeah, you can go ahead and shake your head. It's totally okay. But no, we were no. It got into. I forgot. We were talking, talking something in Discord about somebody being communist because I don't remember. I don't even remember, but I know it was an ongoing thing. I knew a communist twice. I don't know.
All right, we're in.
You in?
Finally. Okay. So,
Ooh.
I almost didn't join today.
Oh, really? Something wrong?
Yeah. I'm doing I'm currently on my break from farming. But, I thought, I don't get the chance to actually farm with other people a whole lot.
Oh, okay.
So I thought I would just take that chance right now.
Yeah, hopefully we get into something other than harvesting this god off the field.
Yeah, hold on. Alright, this combine
So what
could be a ditto.
So if you're not playing Farm Simulator, what games are you playing right now?
I just did a... Okay, there's something wrong with this thing. Oh, alright, gearbox is on. What's the key combination again?
For what exactly?
We're turning off gearbox.
I believe that's control and semicolon. Or colon, whichever you want to call it. Right next to the L key.
Okay.
I put a shader in here, and it's jacking with my controls. I don't have the gearbox at all. I can't turn it on. I can't turn it off.
Oh, you're a whiner.
That's my job, John. You jumping in here?
No, I'm
Slacker.
just watching you tonight.
You are such a slacker.
No, my steering will be here Thursday.
Nice. What'd you get?
Ferrari Dig.
Got the Ferrari one. What I read of the reviews on that steering wheel, they were good.
I'm hoping.
Oh, by the way, Farmer John can actually audibly talk to his replacement now.
Oh yeah.
Very fun.
It was John's words, not mine.
Yeah, my replacement. I am so busy.
Still with that one job too, aren't you?
Yeah, I finally got an electrician today.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's paralyzed on one side because they had a stroke, so he's gonna sit in a chair and bark orders, and I got to do all the work, which is good because that's gonna teach me how to do commercial.
Oh, I can show you how to do commercials.
Yeah.
You just talk randomly about something that you really don't believe in, and then you try to sell it.
Yes, Ben, I bought a Ferrari. Getting that rich on this job.
Yes. Yes. Also got divorced too. Because of the Ferrari.
No, not married yet, so that means just left me.
But yeah, so as I was saying, um,
Oh yes.
where are you at right now, by the way? Are you in
I'm
another
in the
combine?
field. I don't know. I don't see you at all, and I've got my.
I'm at the other end of the field in the Massey.
Oh, I like what you did.
Oh yeah, we should be seeing each other soon. What do you like that, John?
I like the idea you can see chat right in your screen now, huh?
Yeah, I figured out how to turn the stupid thing on.
So now you
Yeah,
have to pay
so
attention.
So you took a break from farming. There you are.
yeah, and I'm gonna be doing that. Like, maybe I'll do a couple more like sessions on Oklahoma with you, but after that, it's gonna be straight for flight sim.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I've
I
never played
fly.
a flight sim.
Sure,
I've
Ben.
never.
No problem.
Well, I mean, like flight sim was my thing before farming sim. Like,
Ooh, I like
I've been. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh well, I've been farming, or not farming, flying. I've been doing the whole aviation thing for 4 years now. We're going up on. So I think it was August 2014 I started getting an interest in aviation, and for the most part that was my one thing that I did. So
Now, do you
before
fly in
that,
real
yeah.
life or just in the game?
I've never flown an aircraft in real life yet. I've yet to do that. Don't really have enough cash flow
Mm-hmm.
to go and do that. And so, yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I'll get to it eventually. Um, that's initially what I planned on doing was flying commercially for. Well, at first it was United. Well, no, first it was American, way back 2014, 2015. And then it moved over to United. And then for about 2015, 2017. Okay. Was this? Oh, wait, what? Alright, that's right. Alright, but, so, yeah, 2016, 2017, I wanted to do it for United. Now, if I end up being able to do it, which, well, I'll get into that in a minute. If I end up being able to do it, it'll probably be for Lufthansa, which is a German airline.
Mm-hmm.
For just many, many reasons. One including the current airline whole thing in the U.S. It's kind of just shaky. It's very shaky ground. So, not saying it isn't in Europe, but I think it's stable there.
You're from Europe?
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I asked if you're in Europe.
European.
Oh, I'm not in Europe. No.
Oh.
I thought you said, "Are you up or something?" Yeah, no. No, I'm in Ohio.
Oh,
Ohio.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot like
my
Europe.
accent didn't already give it away. Very, very, very northeast Ohio.
Which is,
Okay.
you know, which is really similar to, you know, southwest Germany.
Yeah, there you go.
This bale won't go away.
So
I tried
you're
waving
so
it off.
heavy in the flight simulator. Do you have the toys that come with it with the actual?
I got payware stuff. I got the only two payware airplanes I have right now are the PMDG 737, which was given to me by another like flight simmer. He's relatively large. I know him. He's a nice guy, and he basically gave it to me because he has P3D right now, And Flight Sim X, he used to have and he used to use, and it just didn't turn out too well. Basically, Flight Sim X kind of just, it didn't work. So he doesn't use Flight Sim X anymore. I have Flight Sim X, and so he sent me works with Flight Sim.
In that drawer.
Say that again?
I was talking to
Flight,
Levi.
Flight Sim X
okay.
is in your drawer.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah.
you have
Germany.
all the stuff that you plug in, like on Farm Sim, you have the steering panels and all that to plug in, so you can
I
actually.
mean, I got, basically, it's very basic what I have. It's, like for Farming Sim, what I'm using right now is an Xbox One controller I bought at Target.
Okay.
I don't actually have an Xbox One. I know people ask me that. I don't use Xbox One. I don't like consoles. I actually still have a 360. There's literally, and I'm looking over at spider webs on both my
Right there.
my 360 controllers. I haven't used it in that long. I just, you know, I bought it because you can directly plug it in with the USB cable to.
Right. Yeah, a lot of
this,
people
so
are using Xbox controllers on that.
Yeah, I mean, and I prefer Xbox controllers over DualShock because DualShock's way too small. I can't stand using it.
Okay.
Really, really a small controller. It's not fun to use for me. But besides that, yeah. So for Flight Sim, I have a, if you want to look it up, Logitech 3D Pro Flight Stick.
Oh, okay. So you do have all the stuff. Some of the stuff.
Yeah, it costs $50 with shipping from Amazon.
Oh wow, that ain't that bad. I thought those things were like a couple $100.
I mean, it's good. It's good. It's just I've had it for 2 years. I've used it really only for 1.5 years. It's starting to get. I can feel that the sensitivity is going up, but I have a temporary fix for that, which lower Flight Sim X's sensitivity. Don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's definitely so far made it, you know, worth $50. But yeah, I mean, I don't use keyboard. I know I have a buddy who used to fly with just keyboard and mouse, and that's not a way to learn how to fly. It really isn't. Just there's no way of being able to tell how an airplane feels, and that's really everything with a aerial vehicle, is to know how it feels and how to fly it, just based on how it feels. You know, it's not. The feeling is everything for a you know, aircraft, but yeah. So as I was saying, been in it for 4 years now. The first 2 years, no, first 3, I used a game, if you want to look it up, Infinite Flight. I used to think that was a sim. That is not a sim. That is a simulator. Well, not a simulator. It's a game, really, to be honest. It's a fun game that teaches you the basics of airplane, disguised as the flights. I absolutely despise when people say that it's a sim. It's not a sim. Until you get a real sim, you don't really realize how unrealistic
The game was.
yeah, I mean, and I know you guys love all your mods and all that for Farming Sim, and that's great. I mean, but you know, I think the base game, for me, what counts is the base game. I despise pure farming because I think it's like the Dovetail Games train simulator of farming sims, and that's not speaking positively. Like for train sims, now I'm just rambling, but for train sims, for
That's just
for train
dumb.
sims,
Nobody does that on
I
this
have-
channel.
What?
Nobody
What'd
does
you
that
say?
on this channel.
Oh. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything.
Yes.
So, for like train sims, I have Train Sim 12, which is I believe it's been regarded as the best train sim, because it doesn't have all these, microtransactions. It doesn't have a whole lot of DLC. I believe some guy did a video on this one. All of Dovetail Train Sims DLC adds up to $2,000, or is it 7,000? I forget. It's a wickedly high number for a train sim, and I have not spent any more than what I spent on Train Sim 12, and it has DLC, but not a lot, and that's mainly what I look for. Like, I know Farming Sim has DLC. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I don't like having to pay for everything, but it's better than Train Sim 12. It's better than American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim, which I honestly, thinking about it, those really aren't Sims either. They're more of games, to be honest. They have things that attribute them more to games than they are. But, like, and I enjoy them. I own both. But, I just don't play them nearly as often as I do Farming Sim or Train Sim or especially Flight Sim, which I have 1,000+ hours on now.
Oh.
Where do you want me to take this grain to, by the way?
Oh, is the truck? The truck should be over there.
Oh, I just got in and started driving. Where do you want me to put it?
That's how I do it. Just get in and start driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I dumped the last semi load of grain back at the farm, which is just down the
Okay.
road, the direction the combine's facing.
Yeah.
But
that's
yeah,
just
no,
one
when you
way.
talked about mods and Farm Simulator, most of the mods that a lot of the guys are looking for in this game are to make it more real for either their area of farming, because a lot of the equipment is more European, and or
Yeah.
just mods that make it feel more like a proper simulator rather than a quote unquote game, like you said, because tractors don't accelerate as fast as the base game says they should.
Yeah. Well, I will say, like, the default, sim is more like a game, in quite a few ways.
Hmm.
Um, you know, and a lot of people don't understand this until they play a flight sim, how ridiculously detailed a real sim is. Um, like, flight sim, you guys think that MR is realistic and it's great. Flight sim, per pound of fuel you have, not only simulates weight, but as the plane is flying, it burns fuel and the weight slowly decreases,
Hmm.
as would be a real airplane. Um, like, I used Active Sky to figure out my VORs, because the PMDG I use, FMC is
Really, John.
broke, sort of issue with it. But I use these things called VORs. They're waypoints that are in the sky,
Hmm.
and used for airplanes. And I have a map. I have a whole second monitor just for figuring out where I'm going. I'm not using it right now. Right now I'm up in my bedroom. That's what I love about laptops. I can take it, do whatever.
Oh, please be careful. I'm trying to drive a straight line. I don't need you shaking the map.
What?
What?
He said he could.
Earthquake?
He said that's why he likes his laptop. He can pick it up and take it wherever he wants.
Oh, I get it. Very funny.
Wow. That was so low that it went way over your guy's head. What?
Hey, on Farm Sim note, we had 75 pumper trucks out here spreading slurry across my field, and half of them got stuck out there because of all the rain.
So 37 and a half of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they were pulling them left and right Friday and Saturday. Every time they went in, they buried them right to the axle.
Nice.
And they had an 8R big one with duals all the way around, yanking them out. Then they got stuck again today when they hauled again.
Make for a good video, like what I like to watch.
I know. I wish I should have. I should have, because they were just, yeah, 75 loads and they're hauling today. I don't know how many they did today.
That's a lot of crap.
And, oh yeah, you come out here, smell it. We got the windows closed now. We can't. It stinks so bad.
Yeah, no. God, did you see that comment I put in the time lapse the other day?
No, I don't think I did.
It was, I was spreading slurry and I put it. I says, is it a bad thing if the wind is blowing towards town right now?
Yes, it is. It was bad. Friday night and Saturday was the wind was blowing just right.
Nice.
Horrible. But I just can't believe you would think that they would did the Highland come back another day when it's drier.
Yeah,
And
no doubt.
no, they just kept on plugging away, yanking them out. And I got a John Deere 8430 track with a 23 disc out here, sitting out here.
Is it a pirate one?
What do you mean, is it a pirate one?
You know, would you say the number was 80 what?
8430.
Is it an 8430R?
Yes, and it says ST on it because it's track.
I'm here all night.
And it's also got the.
We were good neighbors and always knifed ours in.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with these pumper trucks. They got these knives that sink in the ground. It only does like maybe 10 feet at a time.
Right, they got the drops in the back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I noticed Levi goes, do we have mods like that? And I said, you know, I don't think Farm Sim does have a nominated mod like that.
Hang on.
They got the trailer ones.
You've got no the Homer Terravirant. Hang on.
But that's a trailer. That's not a truck.
No. Dadgummit. Now you're gonna make John.
Well, Levi asked.
Thanks a lot, Levi. Now you're gonna make me look it up.
Because I never looked it up. I told him no, because I knew there were trailer models, but I didn't think there was a truck that actually.
Terravirant 600. Let's go. Okay, now solo. Lord. Thunder Monkey.
That's what I want to say. These are about 1,200 gallon tanks. I don't think those are any bigger than that. I could be wrong. They might be bigger. I mean, they're pretty good sized tanks on these trucks. But they do have a lot of axles on them.
Let's see here. Try this one, John. I'm going to send it to you. John. There you are. I think, and this does have the mod in the description, doesn't it? I was doing that, wasn't I? Oh, doesn't look like I put it in this one. Bad me. But it's on the mod hub. That's the video of it. Now, before I so rudely interrupted.
Oh.
I think that has a tank and it has the drop in the knives.
Okay.
If memory serves me right. If you go in the mod hub and you know, put most of that description or whatever, it should pop it up for you.
Right.
I did that mod review. Seems like forever ago.
Yeah. But see, the disc that they have, like I said, well, you have the 2623 in our for mods.
Mm-hmm.
But we got the 50 footer. That's only 29.3. I took pictures of it. I was gonna send them to you the other day, but I didn't get around.
Well, what were you doing?
Huh?
Oh, open station 4430. Knife and in manure.
Oh, that's gotta be stink.
Yikes. So, what have you been doing that you couldn't send me these videos?
I took pictures of. Well, I didn't have videos, or just pictures of the tractor, John Deere, and the disc. But working a lot.
Oh, I even went Canadian on that video, didn't I? I'm reading the description. Today we looked at a Homer Terravirant. I had at and the became at a. Apparently I not only got too fast with the word the, but I also forgot a T. Lovely. My God, we've got a lot of straw off this field.
You're gonna notice with that disc when I send you the pictures how heavy this thing's built. I mean, the tongue is like.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I know. I didn't think that was that much iron in them. It's like, wow, that's got some serious iron in it. The hitch alone must be 1-inch thick tubing, steel tube.
Wow.
I know. That's what I thought. It is huge. Takes a massive tractor just to pull it. I should put my WD on it.
Oh yeah, no, I was. Were you on here when I was talking about the Kinsey?
No, I don't think so.
No, I've got this. I've got it set up ready to do a mod review on like just a bunch of Kinsey equipment. Just jumped into my head. I want to look at Kinsey equipment. Don't ask me why. And so I just downloaded a bunch of things and shoot, I got a Massey Ferguson 7700 with 288 horsepower or 280 horsepower. The drawbar of my 96 9420R has a hammer strap, and each piece of steel is damn near 2 inches thick. Oy. But Massey Ferguson 7700, 280 horsepower, right?
Right.
Backed up to, I don't know how big it was, but it was a 3-point pickup Kinsey cultivator slash seeder. Popped the front end of that thing right up off the ground.
Oh, I'm sure that's what I do with my even with my 6080 Alice would not even attempt to touch this disc.
Yeah, but I mean this was granted I didn't use the 8700. I used the 7700 right up off the ground. So then I went and got that 2400 kilogram weight, put it on the front of that thing. It did all right until I filled it with seed and fertilizer. And then you got that thing up to speed, and it didn't want to dig in and steer very well.
No, it wouldn't. I sure would like to attempt to pull that disc off.
There's also the Kinsey 1300 track type grain cart.
Right.
I put the 7700 on it. We did 9 miles an hour, empty.
Wow.
So then I went and got a Valtra, a big old, because I could. Not because I wanted that particular one, but because it was all in-game stuff. I didn't have any mods. So I got a big old Valtra and 400 horsepower. Then we did all right. Fully loaded, it was a bit of a problem. Oh, just so you guys know, Farmer Klein is on at the South Mountain Creamery, streaming as well. But
great.
Yeah, I've not seen that. I've seen that map. Haven't really watched him. I don't know anything about Farmer Klein. Chatted, gotten some questions answered through a bunch of different guys. I don't know if Farmer Klein's ever given me information or not through SimStation, but I think Ben has a love affair that his lover just died.
Yes, I did. I caught that the other day. Rest in peace, Bert. Now he's up there meeting Snowman.
He was my favorite actor in movies. Like,
I'm watching Boogie Nights now, right now.
What's that?
Boogie Nights, his movie.
Oh yes, I remember that one like I watched it. I know, I know I've seen him and stuff. Couldn't tell you what any of it was right now.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Seen that one. Don't remember him in it.
I think he was in the 9 to 5. Don't quote me yet. I think he did a cameo in that.
The TV show?
Movie. Yeah, no, 9 to 5 movie.
Don't know the one.
No. And then he did, oh, what else did he do? Boogie Nights. Oh, there was a bunch of them he was in. Why am I drawing a blank? I had 100 of them in my head just a minute ago.
What's this, AKA Turd Ferguson? What's that? What's that? What's that comment relate back to, Ben?
Yeah, was exact. Okay, third person.
Baling straw at 6 miles an hour on a field this side.
Hey, what happened to Double O?
He's on. Well, I think
there.
he's. Oh, he's right there. He's just being very quiet.
Thought maybe
You
fell
think
asleep.
I'm what?
What?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, baling straw at 6 miles an hour is about as thrilling. Oh my God. Oh, why is my chat disconnected now?
Should we play the interstellar music to you know, No Time for Caution? Should we play that to your bailing?
God, you know, I think I'd need to be never family channel. What I want to say, I can't say right now. Or I shouldn't say right now. I feel like I should be doing something extracurricular to enjoy bailing.
We don't want to know that.
Play the song. Be awesome.
No, I don't watch SNL, Ben.
Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, I don't watch. I never watched it.
Oh, my stupid thing quit populating the chat over here.
Yeah, so if you guys want to know where I flew
Where'd you fly?
today. So I flew the PMDG. Oh, I didn't even tell you all the payware I have. Oh, look. All right. All right. Well, I'll just tell you where I flew from. So I went from O'Hare to Raleigh. Do you guys have any idea why I would do that?
No.
You needed to shave.
Oh.
Well, why else would you know hair?
Well, from well, I flew from O'Hare to Raleigh, which I've never done via United Airlines before. I don't think I've done it via Delta. I believe. I've flown there via DHL and American. I think I may have Delta.
Okay, so we're definitely talking about the game and the simulator, not real life.
Yeah.
Because if you flew DHL in real life, well, you got problems.
Yeah.
So why did you fly from there to there?
All right. So I don't know if you guys know about Florence, but that's about to hit the Carolinas either today or like tomorrow or the day after.
Now, was Florence married to Burt Reynolds?
It's all the jokes tonight.
Just the way I'm wired most of the time.
What about the Nightingales?
I never watched them at night. Any of the Gales.
Really?
Anyway, yeah, I can't help it. That was really bad, I know, but I couldn't stop myself. And what am I looking for? I like searching around the farm, and we're talking about Nightingales and Burt Reynolds and flying to Raleigh because the Carolinas are like South Germany or something. I don't know. I've lost it.
What?
I don't know. I'm wandering around fields trying to figure out what it is I'm trying to even do out here. So yeah.
Isn't that a group, Florence and the Nightingales?
You know what? If you're looking for something, you can bring the grain trailer over to the combine, right?
I'll just tab to that. There we go. Friggin' lost out there. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm putting in the
Oh yes,
autoload
Bob
trailer.
Newhart show. I love that too. I love Bob Newhart.
Anyway,
His phone skits are awesome.
so you flew from, I'm going the wrong way. Turn the corner. You
Went
flew
from
from
O'Hare to
Chicago
Raleigh.
O'Hare to
To Raleigh because the hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yep. There's hurricanes coming around.
And I was gonna fly from there to. Oh man, you're speeding down here.
It's only about 40 miles an hour, and this looks like really low stubble, so I think I can pull it off.
Oh.
I tried tipping it.
Careful there.
It didn't work.
I thought we were supposed to be Mr. Ultra Realistic, man.
Yeah, I was trying to
Dude.
tip it to see how realistic it really could be. Oh, it's canola.
Yeah,
No
I got
wonder it's
canola.
such low stubble.
Hey, I watched a YouTube video last night of someone harvesting canola for the first time in Canada.
Yeah.
I've never seen such a slow process. They're like doing it at 3 miles an hour because it's such a hard thing to combine.
Was that the one with 5
Yeah.
combines?
4 or
Because 5
5
John
combines.
Deeres
Yep.
and
yep.
2 tree grain carts?
Yep. So you
Yeah,
saw
I
the
s-
same thing.
Yeah, it suggested it to me. I haven't watched it yet, though.
Yeah, I caught that last.
My name's Larry. This is my brother Daryl. My other brother
And my
Daryl.
other brother Daryl.
Oh, terrifyingly awesome. And see, this tractor looks so much better. Like, now, maybe it doesn't. Never mind. Skip that. I'm gonna drive this Fent over to here.
I need to get Levi to bed, guys.
Well, yes. You got school in the morning, boy. I know he can't hear me, but I'm still screaming at him.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was gonna fly to Newark, but I ended up not doing it.
From O'Hara again,
original-
or?
Well, my original plans last night that I set up was gonna be Chicago to Washington and then Washington to Boston. But I ended up not. So
Run out of energy? Really don't feel like doing this tonight.
I just went, you know, it might be cool to fly to Raleigh, you know, and involve aviation in something, you know, a
Current event.
because I rarely do that. So
Cool.
That is, yeah.
this is really interesting. You can bail canola.
Well, when you have the proper mods, yeah.
Well, it's dropping a straw swath for.
We can also bale our corn right now, too.
Really?
Yes. See, here's the thing. We were talking, I don't remember if you heard John that for that or not. We were talking about up here in Wisconsin how they bale the corn after it's been harvested. They bale it. Well,
The
the
fodder.
simplest way to do it, however not accurate, is since the game also uses straw for bedding as far and food, is to take the canola, that mod that's making the canola drop straw. Now I don't know if it drop it in the quantities that it's dropping it in the game, but is to take it and Alfalfa one night. He's big into scripting for this game, and he throughout for Perrin and I the information we need. Let's go to 1,000. I guess
Are you nuts? You realize how long it's gonna take you to?
Have you
freaking
seen how
feed
much
that?
straw I've got sitting on the ground?
Oh my! Yeah, but how much TMR and silage you got?
I've got a fix for that too.
Money. Haha! All that work, you ain't got enough money.
So do you want me to keep dropping this, or should I just?
Oh no, go ahead, keep dropping it.
All right.
Worst comes to
Drop
worst,
all
I
you
drop the
want.
plow on it and it goes away. You know, no big deal, whatever. But you know, so you've got the ability to, you know, pick up the corn fodder. Now the way the mod works, because Alfalfa sent it the corrections that we need for the canola one to turn it into corn fodder, but it turns it into straw. But the game uses straw for feed and bedding anyway, so it's not really that big of a change. So I've got it active in here, and I plan on using it other places, and just kind of basically saying, yeah, it technically wouldn't do this, and there'd be some other process involved, but we're trying to do something a little realistic there. So when you harvest corn, you drop a straw swath. Not 100% realistic, but there's no other way for me to, without having a clue and knowing how to make uh, a mod or a scripting mod that would allow you or the equipment to cut the cut and bale and do it all proper like um, that was the simplest way to produce baleable corn. And God, when they bale corn up here, my God, those fields
How
are
many cows
littered.
are you buying?
Not many.
You just bought 1,000 cows.
I want to see if I can wear my mouse out.
So why didn't you just why
Oh
didn't
darn,
you
my
just
mouse
keep
broke.
going?
1,000?
Not 1,000. That's stupid. The hell
Why
would
didn't you
have
just keep
1,000
going
cows?
the first time, or is it just go? Is it maxed
It
out
stops
at
at 1,000. Otherwise, I would have gone all the way to 1,500 like I just did.
Wait, so how many cows can you buy, like, period?
Well, I don't
Is
know.
there a
Probably about
limitation?
probably as many as you possibly can get. I think, Perrin, hop in here if you're still listening. I think you've got a farm with a fairly sizable amount of cows. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15.
Poor parent, he must be
17,
spending more time feeding me as anything else.
24, 25. We only have 25 showing though, so it really is not that bad. Love the mercury vapor light. Oh, it's just awesome. But yeah, I put 1,500 on. I want to see what's required for 1,500 cows. We only own fields. We own fields 1, 2, and 3. Those are the fields we own.
Wow,
That's it.
Not enough to support them cows.
You wouldn't think so. Oh,
Yeah,
and
buy
these
bales.
little hay
Karen's
fields
got
over here too.
2,000.
He's got 2,000.
Yep.
Over 2,000.
So you can always just buy bales.
Could. I've also got the Suzy mod. I think it was. It's a silo system where you can basically pull up. It's like a co-op, and you can buy.
Oh, silage.
You can buy anything. You can buy total mixed ration.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can go full boat. Pig food as well.
We should do a big dairy farm on this map. Once
But-
I get my steering wheel.
Well, that's why I just bought 1,500 cows.
As soon as I get my
how
steering
long
wheel.
do you map at a time?
I'm sorry?
How long do you do a map at a time? long do
Till
you
something
do
comes
that?
out that it's like, oh, I've got to do something different. I mean,
Yeah,
when
which
I'm
is
live
every
streaming
week.
like this, basically, when I'm live streaming like this, it can be shorter. It can be 2, 3 weeks. If I'm doing a video series or my time lapse, it's going to be longer, quite a bit longer. In fact, I've got just episode. What did I upload? I uploaded episode 34 today for my little time lapse or my little map series. It is a little map. John's helped me out with it on several occasions.
Yeah, I kind of miss it. I want to get my steering wheel so I can do it again.
Yeah, that'd be great because then I could really start pushing things forward again. I'm just about to progress into spring on that map. I've started upgrading some of the equipment as well on that map. I won't tell you about the tractor that's coming out in tomorrow's episode, but it's got almost 300 horsepower. So
Yes, Ben, I do agree with you on that heat. 2 seasons.
yeah, 2 seasons. It's a small map. We'll go through a second season.
Lord missed it.
On a heap. I'm sorry. What did you say, John?
I was talking to Ben. He says we got 2 seasons. One is freeze your butt off, and the other is cooking your butt off.
Sorry, I was in a different screen. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was 40 degrees this morning when I got up today. This morning.
Yeah, it was cool in our house too. Loved it. Love
It's
fall. I hate winter following it, but I love fall.
I dreading it.
Yeah, it's not my favorite season. Except for the part where people like want me to come pick them up.
Yeah. They can't walk anymore. It's too cold.
They don't want to slip. Most of them don't want to slip and fall. I've had some of them who don't want to drive in it, and so I was like, I don't have a problem driving it. To take the little Prius and drive through all this stuff.
Yeah, winter's your moneymaker, ain't it?
I mean, when the weather's bad, it's better. It's a lot better. That Friday football game, the Friday Badger game. Oh my God, that
Right.
was stupid awesome. I worked 12 hours.
Just busy, 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 huh?
And I could have worked more, but technically I didn't have the time allowed to me. But I could have worked for probably 14, 15 hours.
Wow.
It was so dang busy. But I started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and quit 3:20 in the morning.
No kidding, huh?
Hmm.
Makes you
Yep,
good money.
and it was solid. I had to shut it off to go get shut the stupid app off and tell it no, no more right now. I have to go get gas. You know, it's like you need to go away now. Um, so yeah, no, it was crazy busy, and I mean it was like $28 an hour was the average, with me
Wow.
considering it, you know, 16 hours worth of work, because you know anything over 8 hours would be time and a half, right? So
Right. Yeah.
I yeah, it was a very good day, that Friday Badger game. People were
Okay.
out getting going on that early.
What time combine did you give Double O to run there? Was that a Massey?
It's a Massey Ferguson Delta 9380. It's what the guys decided last time. I believe that's yeah. I mean, basically everything in the map is stock except for the
Is
scripting
he
stuff.
is he like pulling his hair out right now? Freaking going so slow. And
Oh, I
shows
didn't
up
get
every
close
2
enough.
seconds?
Thought that was about perfect. Apparently that was about wrong. Ow.
Hey, did you guys see that Wilker farm live
No, I was
thing
out
when
driving. I saw it was on.
he they that one other farmer up there demoed the new case combine
Mm-hmm.
8350, I think it is. It pretty much does everything that you could possibly think of it doing. It does it. You don't even sounds like you don't even have to be in the combine to do it. It's just unreal how the thing was. You just need to watch the video. It's a demo. It's not out yet. It's coming out next year.
Oh, new combine out next year. 8250
Yeah,
is what.
80. There it is. Yep, that's it. I thought it was 83, 8250. That thing is just crazy. Sounds
Wow.
like John Deere doesn't even have all the stuff that this case has. John Deere's got to step it up.
Oh, they will, and then Ben will be out there buying the new John Deere 890,
Yeah.
trading off his 790.
They said the grain head alone was $100,000.
Oh, that's just insane.
Yeah. It's like well over a $500,000 unit with all the bells and whistles.
Perfect for
Alright.
a farmer, because they have farmer money and it's endless.
Oh yeah, yep, it's endless.
So yeah, I'm using GPS, so.
Oh
that's
God,
why
yes.
I'm not
Yeah, but
using-
John likes to harvest at like 25 miles an hour.
Yes.
No, you need like a cotton harvest. Just see right through it.
Well, he'd have a cotton harvester running at about 50.
Yep.
Yeah, you
So-
could probably get a cotton harvest. We can do cotton.
Oh,
Yeah,
if you
see-
got GPS dialed in, Ben, yeah, you could pretty much sit back, make a sandwich, freaking do whatever the heck you want to do in the combine, and all you gotta do is turn it off at the end of the field, turn around, and set it again, and off you go again.
Yep. That's my favorite thing about GPS. Makes everything a lot easier.
Okay, lovely. The boom extension only works with the mouse. It's so annoying.
But yeah. So back about the flying. So. Yeah, I flew the PMDG. Very nice. So, like, I'll try to put this into an equation. So think of like base Flight Sim X being like a slightly advanced version of base, you know, farming sim. That's basically what it is. You know, it's good, but it's very, you know, unrealistic for real. You know, there's a lot of a lot of planes that like the base planes that come with Flight Sim X aren't even real airlines. They're completely made up.
Nice.
And how that may be nice, you know, the designs are pretty cool. I like the late '90s design. Like they had a fake airline called Landmark Airline, a really beautiful livery that looks like it's the late '80s or '90s. Looks really nice. I mean that's great and all, but like X-Plane has Southwest American, and that's in the base sim. So, you know, at least they have some sort of lights. And that's the difference between like farming sim and flight sim. I don't really think the airplanes ask for, like the manufacturers ask for any sort of licensing that like ground vehicles need, or even like, yeah, ground vehicle. I think ground vehicles are the only vehicles that need licensing, right? Because I really haven't seen. Oh wait, Flight Sim X actually might have license. It's just not a whole lot. Like they have. It's not as apparent. It's not like in this where we still don't have John Deere and FS17. We gotta wait 19 to get John Deere, which don't even get me started on. Oh, it's gonna be great. Because I don't think it is. I think keeping the mod from FS7 better than mods or default FS7. Farmer John left. Might not.
Okay, John. Send me a message in the chat. Putting Levi to bed. I gotta go and put my son to bed here in the next few minutes too.
Oh. What's happening?
What's that?
It's just getting started. But yeah, I mean,
people on console wanted. Ben's like the people on console wanted John Deere. Yeah, see, that's the one thing that they also have to balance, or that they're trying to balance, I should say, is getting things to people on console and such that didn't have access to things before, because consoles wouldn't handle it.
yeah, exactly. It's all about getting.
You know what the best thing about John Deere being in the game is? The absolute best?
What?
There will only be one green now. Everybody can use the same stinking green. We won't have 6 different John Deere colors running around the map.
Oh. Yeah, I get what
You know, so when guys do mods, because I'm not sure exactly what they will have in the game, if they're going to have the full boat or if they're just going to have the Combine, the 8R, and a couple other things.
I doubt it. I think what they're going to have is probably... What Combine did they show?
I think the S... What was that?
The S680?
No, it was it's either an S or a T.
Oh, the T770?
I don't remember.
Because they probably, you know what, it's probably that because it's a European one. It's a part European, part American. Because I have that mod. I was, like one night, I was just looking on John Deere's website and then
T560.
What?
Ben said it was the T560 that they had in the game.
T560. I don't know what that was, but yeah, that's the thing. I have the one that Evan Millennial Farmer has. I forget what it is.
He's probably got one of those.
No, I don't think it's that. And then I have the S68 or the S series or the 80. S680.
Two of the best ones, as far as the mods are concerned, that I've found are the. Oh, that's great. Throw that on the back of the harvester. The S600 US version is the way the mod reads, and then the Wolf's combine, the S600 series. Oh, he's got old ones, huh? Minnesota Manly Farmer has a 9650 and a 9770.
Yeah.
Now I've got the 9770 STS that I forgot who put that out.
Oh yeah, that's it. The STS series. Yeah.
I made some simple modifications to it because I made it realistic for for what I was doing, because its hopper size was too big for what it really was. This is not realistic because I ripped my machine apart. Then I also modded the tires so they look like big flotation tires. The S600 series version, US version, will come with standard. You can get that mod with flotation tires. The guys who did it made it with flotation tires as an option, which is cool.
All right. Well, you want to hear something that sounds like it's really realistic? I'll tell you. All right. So the PMDG. All right. Once again. And you'll probably never get this in Furman. I don't want to sound like I don't know, some snob or something, but you'll never get this in Furman. PMDG 737 has not only like the if you look up the cockpit picture, it literally has like where it looks like it's worn out.
Mm-hmm.
But also the display units have smudges on them, which is realistic to the real airplane. I don't know who, I think it, you know what I think it is? I think the maintenance guys go into the plane and touch the DU's display unit on purpose just to mess with the flight crew. Because I don't know who else would be, shoving some sort of greasy hand onto a display unit.
Right.
What's funny, it's only the 737s that have that problem. Like, I've never seen an A320, which is basically Airbus's, to be basic. I've never seen one with, like, lots of smudging on it. All kinds of, like, they usually seem quite clean. So, I don't know. Nobody ever seems to clean them. The 737. I don't know. It's probably because the plane's such a workhorse in this country. That, but I mean, could you imagine that kind of detail in like this Massey Ferguson? So like,
yeah,
the steering wheel would be, like there'd be little bits coming off of it because it's starting to be an older steering wheel.
Right. You
when
don't
you buy
get
it
that with the mods out of the game, where you get, or I shouldn't say the mods. You don't get that with the stock stuff. But if you get into the mods, you will definitely find that. Like, for example, the Rostelmash SK4 is very much like that, where it,
Really?
I mean, the gauges are all faded and it's rusty, and there's definite wear, and whoever made it animated the crap out of everything. It's a fantastic looking old machine. But yeah, it's not a stock thing. All the stock things that come out of the game are all brand new. Each and every one of them.
I mean, same thing with Flight Sim X. Like all the default airplanes, not only are unrealistic looking, like in the real airplane. I don't know if you guys know this. I like to drop some facts to people who don't know a whole lot about aviation. The cockpit in the plane they don't just flip one switch and all the lights come on. It's actually a thing called dimmers, which there are different ones for different lights on the plane. So the default airplane doesn't have that. It's just all lights or no lights, and the DUs don't light up independently, which I don't like. But on the PMBG, you'll get where you have the what is it, 5, 6 different dimmers.
Mhm.
So each one will control a different one. Like there's the one I never use, which is the pedestal floodlight. Yeah, is it flood or is it? No, I think it is flood. No, it's splash. I think it's a splash. Something pertaining to water. Um, and that just completely lightens up the pedestal, which basically
Mhm.
the pedestal's the it seems like a center console in the plane where the throttle is. Um, so that they'll like light up the whole thing. I don't know that because well, unless I'm at the I don't use it because I don't like having that much light in the cockpit. They also have above the like if you ever go in the cockpit one, you'll be able to see it. They have a behind the it's on the overhead panel, which is pretty. Um, on the back there's a little switch and it says flood LT, which is flood light, and there's bright and dim. And if you flip that, there's this little light that, and that's what they use if you. Oh yeah, there you go. If you ever go flying, I'm figuring you will. You know, just about everybody in this country does. So, and, you know, at least twice. But so they, if you look at the gate from the gate, if you can see the airplane, look into the cockpit, you'll see that there's a really bright light on. That's called the dome light.
Mhm.
Or oh, did I say floodlight? I meant dome light. And that basically lights up the entire cockpit so that they can see their flight plans and all that. And then they also have, if you ever look on the side of the plane, this pertained mainly to 737 because well, A320 is somewhat. Either way, um, there's like on the window, which opens by the way, um, you know, for situation or whatever. Um, there's an actual uh, clipboard like thing that's there, and it's mounted into the window, and that has a little light that you can turn on, get a document or whatnot. They don't really need to use that light anymore because they have tablets, the charts with.
See you
But
later,
you know,
Ben.
some
Take
people
care.
keep. Say that again.
I was telling Ben good night. He's heading out.
Yeah.
Oh, the chat.
Well, there you are.
Yes, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
But I hate to cut you short. I actually do need to go put my thing to bed.
All right, man. I'll. You know what? We'll just stop it here. I'll shut up.
Good bit of canola.
What?
I said we have a good bit of canola.
Yeah.
These fields are larger than they look on the map. Anyway, so thanks for the help, Double O.
No problem.
John and I will continue this on if you're not here next time. If you are on here next time, well, all three of us can keep pulling this off. But as for now, I'm gonna have to say goodbye.
Real quick. What day are you gonna?
Oh, the next time I'll be on will be on Thursday. Wait, today's Monday. Yes, so Thursday night and then Sunday night.
Alrighty.
Go back to
Sounds
normal
good.
schedule. So, yeah, and I'll show what the messages when I know for sure, as well, just in case anything does come up. But thanks everybody for watching. I'm Lord Thunder.